Something I started thinking about, you know, our attention span can be very short and we can tend to be focused on things that really doesn't give us an ROI. So I'm going to give an example. So just recently we had this huge event, which was the Super Bowl. Great. We all got our entertainment. We all wanted to know who was going to win. We all wanted to know what the meaning behind the Kendrick Lamar halftime show was. We're so focused on this. It's funny because I know I was caught up in this, not at this event, but in the past. But the point I'm making is that we're so focused on other things out here, guys, that we tend to lose focus on ourselves. And just think about that for a second, because again, like I said, I fell victim to this too. But I started to realize as I got older, everything that I'm paying attention to, the social media, the Puff Daddies, the Super Bowls, none of these people know who we are. And we spend all of our time on stuff that doesn't really matter. And we wonder why we got the results and the lives that we have. You see, as somebody else had told me, especially like my mentor, he said, Eric, let's stop focusing on that stuff. Take that energy and that time that you're spending and put it on yourself, or you'll be surprised the results that you can have. You'll be surprised on the outcome that you can have by simply diverting all that time and effort and energy and putting it toward yourself. We're rooting for other people, like on this Kansas City and Philadelphia or whatever it was, Super Bowl. We're rooting for them so hard. You know what the funny thing is? They're not rooting for you. They don't even know who you are. You may know all their stats. You might know what their outcome is and how many total yards they had. But do you ever sit back and say, well, for yourself, what is my passive income that I want to make each month? What is my monthly budget? What are my finances right now? What's my current status? When do I want to retire? Do I want to retire early? See, we never think about this stuff. So really, we got to sit back and say, hey, look, is this really worth it? Am I getting a ROI, return on investment, right? We are putting so much energy, so much effort into others that we don't take the time to put it into ourselves. And here's the thing about it. That's what they want. You see, when we're focused on others and we're focused on other events, that means you don't get to focus on you. So you're spending your money and or your time. Your time is your currency. It is. Your time is a currency to the Super Bowl watchers. Your time is a currency to the Puff Daddies and all that. And it shouldn't even matter. And they did a statistic. They did a study. They said if you spent 18 minutes a day on any particular craft or goal that you want to attend, you could become 1%. You could be part of the 1%. 18 minutes a day for 365 days. Do you know the changes that you can have, that we can have in our lives? So think about that. 18 minutes a day. And you have 18 minutes because most people spend 3 hours a day just on social media alone. That's a lot of time. Social media alone, whether it's TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, that's a lot of time. Guys, we got to reinvent ourselves. We got to rethink about this. Instead of doing all this for others, let's do something for ourselves, for our families and loved ones, so we can build wealth and get passive income and build generational wealth. So we're not stuck in these rat races. So we're not stuck at these JOBs or just over broke. Think about it. It's well worth it. We have the energy. We have the time. We're just directing it in the wrong situations. We're directing it in the wrong events. We got to sit back and think about it. What is your ROI? What ROI did you get from watching that football game? Did you get any money in return? Did you learn a new skill? No, you didn't. Neither did I. Neither did anybody else. But you could have took that time, right, and put it into learn a new skill. So if you're wondering why you're not in the position that you're in, you just really got to sit back and reflect. You can't blame anybody. It's just really all on you. How did that Super Bowl go? What was the meaning behind the Kendrick Lamar? Did it really matter? See you on the next video.